Listen, this is a very basic technique that you can use if you want to get some real insights into your career path and what options you have. And since we've been talking about LinkedIn, people are talking all about LinkedIn today. Here's what you can do. You may need LinkedIn Premium from this. I think you do. Now, if you don't want to pay for LinkedIn Premium, that's fine. I think they still have the whole free month of LinkedIn Premium. They're desperate to get people to buy LinkedIn Premium. So they're always giving it away for here's the free trial of, LinkedIn. So sign up for that and then just cancel before the end of the month so they don't charge you and then you get it for free. Now, here's what I recommend. Go and do some people searches. Whatever your hometown is, wherever you are, if you're located in a big city, you would limit your search to that city. So that's the geographic limits of your city. Then in the search box, you're going to type in the role that you'd like to be in. Not your next job, but some future role. What's your career ambition? To someday be in what role? To be the owner of a construction company? To be a master tradesperson? Whatever that end goal is, that role, type that in to the search box, and you're going to be doing a people search, okay? So the results that come up are going to be individuals. And they're going to be individuals where that role is somewhere in their profile. So either they're in that role now, or they were previously in that role, okay? The thing you aspire to be. Now, do that search. Look at these results. These are all individuals. Look at all their profiles. See what their education is. If they all have a certain degree, or they all have a certain certificate or certain training, that would suggest that if you want to be in that role, that's probably a good thing for you to get, right? Then look at their experience. Did they all come up the same way? You're essentially looking at their resume when you look at their profile. So you can see that they were in this job, and then they were in this job, and then they moved into the job that you want, right? So how did they get that? What did they do first? If you look at all these people and you see a pattern and you see that, okay, most of them, it really seems like for 10 years, they were in this role first, then maybe that's the role you should try and shoot for, right? If you want to get to the end goal, which is that big high position, right? It's a way to validate different educational credentials. Is this thing needed or not? Is it valued or not? Are people actually getting this out in the real world? So that's one thing you can do. Another thing you can do is the opposite of that. Instead of looking up the role, you could look up what you have. Okay, so let's say you're getting a bachelor degree in marine biology from the University of Rangoon. Okay, that's what you've got, or that's what you're in, and you're gonna have in a year's time. So do a people search in your hometown. You can look at it in your entire country or whatever if you want, but just for convenience, look at it in your hometown. And type in the search box the name of that degree. Okay, so Bachelor of Marine Biology, University of Rangoon. And then run the search and then look at the results. The results are going to be people where that degree shows up on their profile. So either they have the degree, they got it, or they're currently in school for it. Now look at what jobs they're in. Look at where they're working. That can give you an idea of what doors that having that degree opens for you. What are some of the options? Maybe some people are in academia. Okay, they become professors of marine biology or whatever. I don't know. Maybe other people are in the private sector. Maybe they're working in museums. Other people are working for private companies. They're in the private sector. They're doing some kind of research for product testing, to make sure something's safe to put in the ocean or something. I don't know. Look at all the different options available. Now, if you're not really seeing that degree out there, there's not a lot of results. That might suggest that degree is not really out there that much. It's not this common thing. So you can do all these kinds of things, and it can yield all kinds of insights into what your next career move should be. It can open up ideas for jobs you should maybe apply for. You might even be able to see some big employers. If there's one company that employs 500 people that all have bachelors of marine biology from the University of Rangoon, they're just that sort of a company, it might make sense to apply there. Go down and talk to a person from the company. You could even reach out to these people and say, do an informational interview and say, listen, I'm just starting out. I see from your profile, you have that degree, you've had this glorious career in marine biology. Would I be able to meet with you and perhaps ask you some questions about the marine biology industry and where it's going and what your insights have been on it, or maybe advice for a young person starting out in the marine biology industry? Number one, you might learn something. Number two, you might get a connection that can really open some doors for you. So there's a lot of things you can do with LinkedIn, but I don't recommend using LinkedIn, by the way, to like just connect with recruiters and apply for posted jobs. I recommend using it for like all these other things that it's really useful for. See, this is networking, right? This is networking for introverts. It's using social networking to connect with people and opening doors.